What's going on, guys? It's JSGC here, and we're here for the Manchester City versus Burnley FA Cup third round win review. 4-1 it finished to Manchester City. So let's get through all of the talking points. First up, I want to mention just how well Burnley did in the first half. Weren't they fantastic? They were strong, confident, defended well, got forward, bullied Man City, had only a couple of opportunities, managed to score, and they possibly should have scored another. They should have gone 2-0 up, really, with Ben Mee heading across goal, and no one was there to tap it in. It was all a bit hesitant, all a bit statue-like, before Barnes ends up getting put through from John Stones, slices his clearance, it's poor, he's through on goal, it's a difficult finish, Bravo's closing in, and he smashes it right past him. Fantastic goal. In my opinion, Burnley actually really did deserve their lead. A good finish. City weren't there in the first half, didn't turn up, they were slow, lethargic, and probably one of the worst halves I've seen from Man City this season. And Burnley were looking good at half-time. The fans must have been very confident, the players must have been very confident going into the second half that they could progress to the fourth round. Now, Man City in the second half, they came back, and they did a lot better, in my opinion. The first 5 minutes was a bit, but they managed to step it up, and this was, in my opinion, mainly thanks to Gundogan and David Silva getting forward more. Rather than playing like midfielders, they got forward and played more like attackers, got into the areas, and it forced Burnley back to the point that they had to just defend and sit back and clear, and no longer were they being bullied by Vokes and Barnes. They were cutting them out of the game, and it allowed Man City to dominate. Now, first up, they got a lucky break for the goal. A quick free kick was taken by Gundogan. He passed, Aguero was onside. He read it quickly, managed to control the ball, and by the time Burnley realised what was happening, Pope was closing in. He managed to slot it under him and equalise. Now, the referee, they don't normally allow that, but they did in this case. It leaves it up for debate whether it should have been allowed or not. As a City fan, though, it should have been allowed, and I'm happy that it did. It got the ball rolling, in my opinion, because that was on the 56th minute, and by the 58th minute, Gundogan was played in again. Lovely control. Check out the goal on YouTube or on Match of the Day or whatever. Check out his back heel assist. Absolutely fantastic. If he was facing forward and past it, he couldn't have done it any better. It was absolutely perfect. Right, straight through, perfect weight, perfect power and everything, straight to Aguero's feet. He managed to control it round Pope and tap it in and put us 2-1 ahead. That was inside the 58th minute, so that was 2 goals in 2 minutes. Fantastic. And it set a precedent there for the next 30 minutes or so to come. Now, Leroy Sané missed an absolute sitter. Danilo got forward his shot. He was there just to tap it in. Maybe should have gone on his right foot. I thought he did go on his right foot for how bad the miss was. No, he managed to creep it onto his left foot, and because he was leaning backwards, he managed to catch it on the top of his foot and blazed it over from only a couple of yards. A bad miss, but Sané did make up for it, in my opinion, as he got forward. And he looked like he was fouled. I was at the match. I was screaming for a penalty. He was going down. I don't think the man made any contact with the ball. Sané was going down. He managed to get his left foot onto it, place it perfectly right across the keeper and right into the net to make it 3-1. And in my opinion, the game was done. And the fourth came through Kevin De Bruyne, who ended up bringing on Kyle Walker and De Bruyne for some strange reason. I don't really know at 3-1. De Bruyne played in Leroy Sané. Pope caught in no man's land. He rounds him. He unselfishly squares it to Bernardo Silva. 3 defenders were waiting. They managed to squeeze it through and make it 4-1 on the 82nd minute. And a fantastic win in the end. And it was all rather comfortable. Just the one talking point, should that quick free kick have been allowed? And if it weren't allowed, would these goals have gone in? Well, it's difficult to say, but I'm fairly sure that Man City would have broken them down eventually. They couldn't carry on with that intensity that they put on in the second half and not concede. I'm happy, though. We're through to the fourth round where we've drawn Cardiff or Mansfield away. They drew 0-0 in Cardiff, so they go to Mansfield. Both of them will want to face Man City. Both will be motivated for that, so we'll keep an eye on that replay, and we'll see who we end up playing in the fourth round. It's not yet been decided which date it's on. You'd think it's probably going to be on television, though, which is good, because, you know, I'm just not going to stand a chance of getting tickets for that one. So I'll be able to get a good analysis there for the game and obviously feed it back through this channel. Also, opinions on the game. I thought Sané first half was poor. Into the second half, I didn't think he was that great either, if I'm honest with you. As he got going, though, through in the second half, I thought he was fantastic. He did well to get himself a goal. He was leading the counter-attacks, and he really stepped up, in my opinion, in the last 25 minutes. He was getting in areas, and he was getting chances to score. David Silva was fantastic. Aguero got a couple of goals. He was fantastic, too, in the second half. But in my opinion, man of the match has to go to Gundogan, just for that back-heeled assist. Check it out. Absolutely mesmerising. For Burnley, I thought Vokes bullied Man City, but I thought their best player was actually Ashley Barnes. He was fantastic. He was bullying. He was getting in positions. He was feeding the ball to the players. He was just all round dangerous. Got himself a goal as well. Lovely finish. He was there and everywhere in the first half. Absolutely brilliant from Burnley. I can't stop praising them enough. I think Sean Dyche is doing a great job there. I thought they was unlucky in this game. I thought that if the goal weren't allowed, this would have been a lot closer than 4-1. I do think that they're going to do very well this season. Do I think they're going to gate crash the top 6? No, but I think they'll be battling it out maybe with Everton for 7th place. And 7th place has been known to get Europa League spots. And wouldn't that just be a massive coup for Burnley if they could get in the Europa League? Brilliant. I'm really looking forward to a match at Turf Moor when we face them as well. I do like Burnley. Unlucky, but I thought they were very good. And to round it off, quadruple still on. Let me know what you think in the comments. Can Man City win the quadruple? Where will Burnley finish in the Premier League? Let me know your thoughts on this game in the comments below. Don't forget to slap a like on this video if you do enjoy the video, and don't forget to subscribe. We're aiming for 300 subscribers. We're getting there. We really are. We're getting there. So don't forget to subscribe, and any help towards that will be fantastic. It's been JSGC. I hope you all have a wonderful rest of your day, and we'll see you tomorrow for more football videos. So it's been JSGC. Peace. Ciao for now.